Straight to their two-man game. Quick drag. Good alignment. Shooter in that strong corner. If he comes off, this is good. So let's see. Tween. Hezi. Great flip. And he's gotten very good at these Virgils. Great setup too. Hezi. Cross. And now on that flip, he tries to chase over, but he can't. Carl kind of out of position, but he's up. He's able to slide over. Weak wing. Two-way close. Tracy. So high man pulls in, low man pulls in, ready to tag as he rolls middle. And most times he's reading that weak corner. But right here, weak wing. Straight to their Spain. And I can't remember when I said it, but I was wondering why they stopped going to Spain throughout the playoffs. Because it's one of their favorite actions, and they love three-man actions. But it was mainly horns and double drags. But once they incorporate it again, they're running it non-stop. And right here, he's going to set a flat ball screen. He should just follow the leak. He's up. Contain the rock, but now you got two poppers. Right here, Wemby. Don't look to pop. Clean them up because they can still use that roll for a screener. Just roll. If he makes the high tag, clean him up. Have him curl off. It turns essentially into an Oklahoma. Or right here, clean him up. He cuts right there in that pocket. Easy throwback. Because you both don't really want to pop. Because he's going to stay with his man. Now let's see, he's stuck. Reverse pivot. Throwback. He's going to recover. Nope. And good closeout too. Stay flat. Don't bite on that up fake. Now you're opened up to slide with him. Quick plug. High pickup. Early pickup too. But you're there. Stay disciplined. Spin fake. Goes back right shoulder. Did he bite on that? Not really. Because he's there the entire time. He's low enough. Good contest because he's also going with the inside hand. Nothing he can do there. And now their favorite play. Horns. And again, everything's being done with pace and purpose. Bring them up. Take Wemby's ball screen. Josh, he's able to chase over. No contact. He's going to help. He's up. So they got two on a rock right here. High tag. Throwback? There you go. Drift him too. But right here again, he can hold that screen. I'm still not sure why Wemby doesn't make these reads as the roll man. You know he's going to get underneath on your low side and make that high tag. Why not just flip the screen and flare him? Turn it into a screener. If he's on your left side, flip it from the come to the rock. If he's on your right side, flip it to where he's going away from the rock. He still makes enough contact. And Stephon, he's still able to read it on that reverse pivot. And I like that he leads him too. Because he could hit him here. He could stampede, but right here, why not? Now he's looking to get back. He's wide, too high. Now it's an easy catch and go. Mikhail, he doesn't commit. High pickup. But now, Mitch Robb, he's going to rotate. Even though he's not low man here, it's fine. So OG should know he's playing too. You touch paint, he does. But now he's going to make a two-way. Tracy again. Great ball movement. Great advantage. Great paint touch. And this is why they got into a rhythm. But why is Mitch Robb not making that X? Because once it's contained, you turn around, you see him making that first X. You don't make the second, because now he's got to do that wide two-way. And this is something I was noticing, and it's smart, because instead of having Brunson bring the rock up against 94 feet of pressure against Stephon, have him bring the rock up, you set the interference, and now you get an early switch. So once he gets over the 47, you just got to find him, and he's already got the early switch and the mismatch he wants. But right here, just not on the same page. because it looks like he's flashing to the rock. So he's thinking, all right, here, I've already brought it up for you. 17 on the clock. But I'm not sure what Brunson had in mind. Because let's say he sets a ball screen, they'll just switch back. And now you got Stefan on you again. Josh Hart's very confused too. You can see, what are we doing? Easy run out. Again, get into a rhythm. So delay, hit him trailing. You can see everything's being done with pace. So now he's going to cut through, empty, flow into a two-man game. This is kind of rare because most times it's not Champagny. It's going to be one of these three. DHO, nope, he reads it, denies it. Now you cut through, good denial, follow him. And now you flow into a wing ISO. Not ideal for Wemby, but you can see how fast everything's being done. Hit him on delay, you cut through immediately. They're looking to flow into a two-man game, nothing, you cut through. You can see the progressions. No time wasted. Cut out all the fat. So now you get this, let's see, tween, hezzy, cross, but he slides with you. I don't know though. Cross. If he dips his shoulder, he might beat him to the rim. But let's see. Now he's gonna pull. Nope, up fake, you bite. That's bad. Now adjust, step through, no low man. What is going on here? So he empties, he's gonna lift, give him the corner. Now he cuts through. He's also emptying, so now he's gonna lift, he's gonna empty. Is he looking for a pin-in? Sitting dunker, that's fine. Not sure, but you can see because of all that movement, there's no low man. So now on that step through, weak side's not ready. Josh Hart, he's pulling in, but your nail help. You can't really do much. High position. Another easy two. And again, more purpose. Bring him up. Just constantly attacking Jalen. Whether it's a double drag, horns, or Spain. So if it's not a three-man action, then get to this. Quick guard-to-guard, two-man action. Exploit his hedges for the pops. Or try and force the switch so that you can attack him. But constantly make him work on defense. Don't allow him to just sit there as low man and make those tags, which, because most times the Knicks are having the high man tag too, he's getting a free pass on defense. But make him work. Now you can see he probably hedged, he got back, reverse pivot, throw back, he slipped out for the pop, and now you get a closeout. But he's there. So maybe he had to catch, or maybe instead of popping here, pop farther. And even here, maybe lead him? No, you can't lead him because he's already flat-footed. But he catches, it's a closeout, but because he's tacking towards that left side, it's a free plug, quick stunt. Now you're stuck, you gotta hit him. Pull, nope, you attack. But now as you vacate, it's a drive and replace. Now he's gonna fill back and spot up. But now he gets the plug. No, he doesn't. Because he could sit here, take away that driving lane. Josh is there. He's kind of waiting. Hang dribble. But now you vacate. Slight stunt. But look at the spacing. What is this? It's horrendous. Because he gets to do that for free. But I guess it's also Champagny, so quick swing. Kind of dangerous, but regardless, let's see. Low pickup. Get to your spot. Split. Quick two. Again, just getting aggressive. Even though it's a shallow paint touch, it's still a paint touch nonetheless. No settling. Late clock situation. Clean glass. Quick get off. Let's see. Push. I can see he's diving. Yeah, Miss Rob, is he gassed? Because Carl, he got 2 fouls early. He had to come in early. Yeah, he must have been gassed. You can see. He can't even run with him. And Wemby's already in a full sprint. Now, what does that mean? Because Brunson's already down the floor. He's got to now pick him up. So you got this cross match. You can see he's trying to get inside positioning, but Josh Hart, great awareness. He sees it. Try and mitigate it. Quick scram, get him out. Nope, you can't. And now Harp sees it. So if you're both going to take the dive, quick cross court, he's wide open. Catch, set your feet, pull. He loves those. And that's why he got hot. That's all because of him not sprinting and him getting that cross match on the dive. Because now you get two in the paint. He's wide open. They can't get out. Guard to guard. It should be Vassell. Bring him up. And yeah, Mitch Robb was gassed because Porty came in. So nothing here. Just cut through. But now he's looking to duck him in. Make him work. Look at that. Wonder why they don't do that more. 5 out. Have him duck someone in from the dunker. But yeah, he's got no strength, so maybe that's why. Just getting pushed off the spot. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's not Caruso. Can't play bully ball, but let's see. Josh Hart, he's jamming him. Good stick, make it difficult. But now he reads it. All right, you want to overplay me? Quick spin, counter, catch you on his high side. But again, the spacing is kind of off. So he empties. In this situation, you both cannot occupy the same spot. If both of your men are looking to pull in, one of you have to set a pin in. Pin in, he exits to the corner, his man's right there, he can't get out, he'd be late. But by doing this, you're both non-threats. So they're doing this for free because you're both just occupying the same spot. So he beats him, but now they both pull in. He also lags instead of just following him. So he shows for a split second, now he gets back out, makes sure that the rock is contained. Discipline, stick up, discipline. Pulls over top, but it's because he's already got easy ones at the rim. So now he's feeling good. Let's see, pump. And then, nope, I'm feeling good. I'll just resurface right there, pull over top, but there's nothing he can do here.
He's had an excellent playoffs.
He's calling for the ball screen here. Yeah, all right, clear side. Get him a switch. Yeah, they're going to concede it. Let's see. So now you get the switch, clear side, but you can see Wemby. He's low man here. Quick tag. He's going to 2-9 one more time. Yeah, he is. So he 2-9s. So now he can make that rotation. Now Brunson, high side. Yeah, he's going to spin off, right? Yeah, he can read it. So now he's going to set him up. One dribble. You think he's going uphill? Cross. Now you're beat. But he's right there. And right here, instead of looking to recover and jam him, just allow Wemby to commit. Stay on his high side. Because now you jumping back out to close the gap, it kind of makes it awkward for Wemby because now he can't get in front. He's kind of on the outside here. But he does kind of funnel him right here. So he gets there in time. Gets the block too. And this is why you just have to get on his high side. If you know Wemby's there, get on his high side. Allow him to take away the low side. And the only thing he can do is make a throwback. So someone's got to fill behind here. So you get the block. Quick tap. Now you're running, you got numbers. See, yeah, you can see he's overlapping. Hit him on that trail. Josh Hart. Yeah, he has to follow Dill Harp here. But he sees him running. Now he's got to get out. But Josh Hart. Yeah, he kind of sees it late. So he's trying to slide over, but he beats him to the spot. Dill Harp could have definitely just ran wide here. Because then it's a 2 side. He's wide open. They'd be late on that weak side. Quick BOB. Inbound, maybe nothing here. Denied that. And now maybe he was cutting through. Quick pitch. So quick downhill. He's going to get uphill. Clean him up. You come off. But again, spacing is not great. he's trying to communicate. Maybe he wants to set the away, hit him. But if this is already transpiring, you just have to get out. Because now he's coming off this ball screen. You can see he wants to stay. Quick linger. He gets a free show because, again, look at the spacing. This shit is crazy to me. How are they in the finals and still can't figure out their spacing? Why is everything so late? Now he's stuck. He got the show for free. Now you gotta find him. Alright, cool. Quick swing, catch. That's fine. Another guard to guard. Now is he gonna switch though? Yeah, he does. But you can see it's stagnant. It's sticky because the spacing is just off. Imagine if he got to turn a corner here. Because he's rolling on that clear side, he has to retreat. He's behind, he can turn tight, get to a spot. But because you don't have your spacing right, he has to see 3. Well, 2, because he gets to do that for free. Quick stunt, recover. But let's see, you get a matchup you want, maybe. What's that? Hezzy, pull back, pull over top. He makes it. Again, they're in a rhythm, but that's not a great shot. Quick ball screen, let's see. Yeah, Mikhail just reached. So he just set himself up to get clean on that ball screen. Doesn't even know what's coming. It almost turns into a step up the way he just doesn't know. Yeah, I can see. Mishrob shouts something. Maybe that's what makes him reach? Or maybe he sees that he's looking towards a corner. So, alright, this is a good opportunity. Let me reach. But all that reach does is puts him forward. Now he's out of position. You're too high. You get clean, but he's up. And now he's got you on his back or hip. So now you can hostage, allow this Gortat to transpire. But he's pulled in. He's kind of pulled in, but he's not as threatening as Wemby, so he's not going to fully commit to that tag. And I think him too. They're trusting that he'll get back after containing the rock. No, actually, he's going to stay. No Gortat. So he comes off. This looks like a perfect Gortat. Cut off his recovery line, force him on your hip. You get downhill on that angle, and you can just screen him on that angle. So Gortat here opens up a lane. Oh, he can't not Gortat. He can't hostage him here. Because he somehow gets in front. Yeah, he had to cut him off here. But he doesn't really go inward. So now he gets on his left side. So now you cut off any possibility of a Gortat. Forces you back to your weak hand, which is what you don't want. And now he gets back with a roll. And now he sees it. He can get back to his man. So they blow that up. He stunts. You're stuck. Step through. You try to get back to your left. But he blocks you because the spacing's off now. I'm surprised he couldn't hostage him here. If it's the Fawn, he's definitely hostaging him. But he doesn't really cut off his recovery line. So we got OG on him. So they went small here? No, Carl's right here. Oh. So they were intentionally cross-matching. Yeah, that's what it was. So in order to prevent him from picking up cheap fouls against Wemby and being in ball screens, they decided you'll match up with him, and OG, you'll take Wemby, and now you can switch all of his ball screens. So that's fine. So essentially trying to hide him because down 13 early, they need him out there. So let's see, he's going to go under. So because of that, you can get back. No need to switch here. Pump fake, don't bite. Come on. Why did they bite on this? That's bad KYP. Because you're not going to block it. If he makes it over you contesting discipline, who cares? It's better than him getting to the rim because now, by biting, you're susceptible to a blow-by. And now he's going to attack your lead. You got to open up, but it's OG. Yeah, even here, he can't really slide. And that second jump. Why did he bite here, though? That's crazy. Miss Rob, he bit in the mid-range. Now you bit from deep. Manages to get a pretty good contest, but then that second jump. Yeah, that's not an offensive goaltend. That's fully out of the cylinder. Right here, I think. But I guess I can't really tell from this angle. It might have been a bit. 9 on the clock. Maybe out of delay, nothing happened. So let's see. Quick two-man game. Handoff. And again, we got OG on him still. No need to switch. He can go under 2, get back in front. Rescreen, clear side. Looking to duck him in. No, that's not really a bully ball size advantage you can find. So let's see. Get back to another two-man game. So rescreen. But Wemby, he's got to continue holding his ball screens instead of doing this. I can tell he wants to release. Hold the ball screen. Make contact. He's staying attached, and you allow him to skin you over. If he makes contact here, he's turned the corner, getting downhill, low man, player rotations. But he's getting lazy again. So now you don't. He chases over. He's there with him, slides. Stop on a dime, though. Midi. So Dillhart just makes something out of nothing. He sees him overplaying, sliding, and now quick push off on that nudge. Use his momentum against him. He's on his heels. Set your feet, pull over top. Again, quick swing. Hit him on delay as he's trailing. He was loading to the ball. Now you catch him in a closeout. Don't jump. All right, thank you. Up fake, he stays disciplined. Now you're there. You reach, he's stuck. You plug. At the same time, naturally flowing into a pin. Get over. Or go under. You're fine. He wasn't looking for it anyway. Now you're going to pull your dribble out, size him up. Now you cut through. All right. Give him an ISO up top. So cut through, take it with a nail help. Now you got a shooter on that strong side. Does he attack it? Yup. Attack that space. But he's there. He's sliding. Blindside fire. Nope. Spin away from it. Off glass. Soft touch. Tween. I can't be mad at that because it was on Wemby's blindside. And if he tries to spin back middle to counter, he's there. So now you force him towards that base. But right here, Miss Rob, yeah, he bites. You can see he's kind of on his high side now as he's looking to spin off. But if you see your teammate here, you got to cut that off. Because now you got high side covered, low side should be covered. Brunson can't help. But now he doesn't. Now it turns into a spin fake. You can see now he's beat. Still a very tough shot though. Yeah, this is when he was chirping. You said, I'm in your head. And then the continuation of that, he's still chirping. Yeah, Wemby's feeling himself. And then the flagrant clapping, yeah, I'm in your head. I can't be mad at it because up 17, you're feeling good.
If it's a rebound, if it's a block, if it's a tip, you just
BOB, the only play they run. Stagger off the ups. So McBride knows it. It's going to be a stagger for him. So he gets attached, stay on his low side. Because if he tries to top block this, easy cut, straight to the rim. So he has to position this way. Try and stay attached, get on his low side. You get over that one. But then Wemby just cleans him up here. So now he gets clipped as he's trying to trail. They could just switch this because it's small ball. But Sohan shows length. Doesn't really want to tag or overcommit because of the inbound over top. But let's say he commits, you get 2 here, you take that away. If he makes that inbound to Wemby, he's spotting up from deep. Does it really matter? He can get back out. If he decides to pull, again, you just have to live with it. Now he catches clean, gathers clean, quick 2. And he was hot too. Yeah, Landry can't commit because if he stunts, he's gonna flash right there, jump pass. Unless he's able to make that rotation from the weak side. But again, that's a hard read.
Johnson, 39 years old.
What was it? Yeah, up 16.
Good job.
Now we're in the second. Get straight to your offense. But right here, OG's communicating. Who is he pointing to? So he wants to take him and wants him to get into the ball screen because I can see a double drag or a Spain.
He's done.
Hold on. Carl, he's communicating something. So they were going to go to Spain, but they're not matching up. And I think Carl, he doesn't want to follow that because most times he would. But again, they were cross-matching. So I think, I'm not sure who he would be matched up with though. Obviously they want to hide him and not have him matched up with Wemby in case of any cheap fouls. But then who does he match up with? Yeah, you can see they're all confused. He's even pointing, getting the ball screen. He was communicating with him, but now, let's see Champagny. He checks.
Good job. He's done.
All right, no Spain. Let me just slip.
Over for a life.
Now he's got to rotate, swing, no X.
Fox nails the
Really late X. Alright, so they're very confused about their coverage. Or their matchups, I should say. Coverage too, but who is on who? Because I think he wants to take him. Because again, you're hiding him. So OG was on him to end the first. And maybe that's why he's communicating with Landry to take someone. Carl should definitely be in the corner. I think he's trying to communicate with him right now. Yeah, he's having a brain lag or something. Two-man game. Got this switch. So they're forced to switch here. He had him. And now he's looking to duck him in. Carl, he's on the strong side, so he can't really do much. Landry, he's got his antennas up at least. So he's pulled in, actually. They all commit. Quick kick. Now they're getting back out. He's stumbling too. Yeah, he can't play bully ball. So now, McBride, he's ready to play too. But right here, they're going to X, but you can get back to your man. Works out. He's stuck. Right here, he still has the mismatch. Gets back in. Seal, pass over top. Nope, because now he's low man in this situation. In this situation, it was difficult for him because he's in that strong corner. But then once it gets reversed, now he can actually help. Pass over top, he's there. And you're willing to live with that line. Let's see. Landry, he's into his body. Press up. Stick up. He's got to adjust. High rip. Low rip. Little shimmy. He bites, but he's there. Step back. Tracy. And one. So now they're up, what? 22 plus the and one. Again, this is still a tough shot, but it's because they're in a rhythm from the first. What happened here? He's trying to seal him. He's trying to get leverage. Ends up falling. Yeah, he trips on Carl's foot. But now he's mad. Gets up. Puts him on the ground. Looks for the Iverson. Yeah, they were losing their poise. No idea what happened here. Double drag? Maybe? Hedge. He got clipped. He came off. Now he's looking to slip. He's retreating with him. Now he probably just popped here. Can you find him? No, he can't. See, he wants to make the pass. But Butterfingers. Yeah. But luckily, he's able to recover the rock. Landry can't get to it. Quick flash. Reload? That's fine. Flew into a two-man game. But I like that. So you got nothing off this double drag of horns. Not sure what it was. You fumble the rock. Quick flash. Swing right back to him. And now you flow into a two-man game. Dill Harp, get back to the deep corner. See. Again, Wemby just not setting ball screens. He's starting to do that thing again where he's just going to look for a quick push and look to slip. Hold your ball screen. Because now he gets over. Carl, he sees it. He's showing. He's going to slide with him. Trusting his backside. But right here, he might not have to because Landry is just able to get over that. You can see no contact. Not even a hard push. So maybe he didn't have to slide here because he ends up just cutting off Landry. And actually right here, he trips on Carl's foot. So this is maybe some overhelping. Let's see, he pops. And instead of rolling here, he's going to pop. But why? Because again, you could still just roll, clean him up, allow him to drift, he hits him. Or sit on that angle, he comes to the rock, quick curl, that pin away. But regardless, he can take that away. Alright, he finds him, quick drift to the weak wing, he X's, he's getting back. Could be a swing back, but that's a good look. But I still don't understand why Wemby's not looking for the screener stuff. Because it's so obvious on tape. And I've seen him look for a pin in once. More pace, more purpose. Double drag. But it shouldn't be hard. It should be Champagne. Yeah, he realized it too. So he's going to cut through, quick empty, and right here, Vic, he's going to communicate with Champagne. Actually, right here, he was ready too. You can see. So he's going to flow into a double drag, maybe a Spain, whatever three-man action they want. Bring him up. But he sees still Harp here as he's trailing. So now he's looking to back off. Let me get to the corner. Nope. It's us three. It's always us three. Spain? Yeah, it's going to be a Spain. So that's going to be a Spain. Fox going to wait for it. He's going to jump, open up, expecting help. Nope, he rejects now. But now he ups his line. So he empties. You get to the short corner. I'll occupy the corner. Yeah, he follows. So you stay with your man. But he's there just in case he turns a corner. Easy recovery. But he makes that. Because again, they're in a rhythm. But I can't be mad at that because he gets beat here. You can see they're all out of position on that reject. So he has to up his line, be ready to stunt. Swing. Close out flat. Get a good contest. Again, if they weren't hot, he wouldn't make that. Now you got that matchup. It's a cross match. Nothing else you should do. Just attack him immediately. Open floor. Spin back. Now you're stuck. But right here, if he slides, can't you spin back and beat him? Get your strong hand. Even though he's pulled in, quick spray. If he X's, swing. You get it back up top to him. I don't know if he had to pick up his dribble here. Guess he couldn't spin. Because now you're stuck. You still find the weak corner though because he's pulled in. Flat close. Not even flat close. Lazy close, which is fine too because you live with this make or miss. And again, because they're in a rhythm, he's making it. So straight into their horns. No, so it's going to be a quick drag. You can see Champagne across the 47. Bring Brunson up. Let's see if we can get an early switch for Fox. So quick drag. He jumps it. I think he's expecting it. Makes contact. Cleans him. He gets over. Now he's got a show. Hit him on the pop. Yup. He recovers. But he makes him pay for hedging. Not even really hedging here. Showing. Let's say he does try to hedge. He's really low here though. Yeah, he's not ready. So he's communicating it. You go over. Ideally, if he's going to be this low, maybe he goes under. No, he can't. Going over, you're there, you get back. Yeah, this is fine. And again, 19 on the clock. He's matched up with you. Bring his ass up. immediate drag. But Josh Hart, he's able to get over because he's still kind of too high. Look at all that distance between the two. So obviously it's easy for him to chase over. Slight show, now he can get back. But this also sucks because if he does show here, and releasing on the pop, he's not threatening because he's not a pop threat. So they don't really get killed even if he were to hedge or show longer. Rescreen. So he just wants to get a hunt. But not on that rescreen, nope. I got other plans. One dribble, set him up, low cross. You can see right here, Josh Hart, he sees the rescreen on that peak, so now he's preparing. On this step, he jumps it to open up, but now you get beat. So he reads that, get downhill, he vacates. Good shadow because right here, if he helps up, drop off. No. Reverse pivot, throwback.
Long distance comes up short.
Why does he stop in that direction? If he goes inward, cut him off on that hop, you engage him, drop off. But I guess he can't cut him off? He's usually very good at that. Whether it's slowing down his dribble on a big hop, right here, he hops and cuts off this right here by leading with his right foot. Because now you can't open up and find that. And now this is your only option. It's not terrible because JC, he stunts, turns around, looks to fan out, lose him, he's wide, but that's a great shadow. He'd be wide open because look at him, he can't get down there, so there's no help for the helper. Quick inbound. So you're matched up, got two trailers, he can wait, doesn't really matter, he's running wide. He's trying to communicate, so his man gets behind. Quick punch. Look at Josh. He's sick. What are we doing? That's off a make. What was Brunson even doing here? He's communicating to Mikhail. They're trailing. He'll match up when he matches up. What's it matter? That's just over communicating here. Now he gets behind you. Easy. And that's how you let a team stay in a rhythm. Straight to horns, I can tell. Took his ball screen. And Brunson's pretty fortunate here because Carter Bryant's in, so he's going to match up with him. So now he can actually avoid all the ball screens. But he's coming off. He's going to commit. Now he's popping. You got to hit him here. Because he's staying with his man. Yeah, good throwback. Wide open. You switch late, but you run him off the line. Sidestep. Not a terrible look, but then right here. Let me see that look again. Why not just switch this? Guard to guard. It's not Brunson. Concede it. But now you chase. You put two on the rock unnecessarily. Give this up. Carl. Yeah, alright. Because they almost got caught in rotation right here. He was going to jump out. But if you do, he slips behind. Easy pass over top. They're too hugged. So good job to recognize that nope. Lace switch. And good flyby too. Run him off the line. But you give him a sidestep. But even that flyby, pretty decent contest. So emergency defending worked out. Not ideal though. Then right here, face guarding, swims around. That never works. And now he cleans glass. But he has no idea. He's poaching that on his blind side. Now he gets to it. But luckily, he's already in the paint. Quick rotation, vertical. He misses. And you save yourself from another easy two. Huckporty's back in. Straight to Spain. So now Carter Bryant's off. So now he's got a matchup with Champagne again. What does that mean? He's in the action. So Spain again. He's going to reject because he opens up. Just fine, because he's there. So if he does try to get downhill, he'll just get trapped right there on that ice. And right here, this rip really does nothing because he's rejecting the ball screen. So essentially, this is a flare for Cornet, but Cornet's not coming off a flare. If it's 1B, it's dangerous because now if he comes off that flare and he's looking to stay attached, you got to switch, and then he can also leak. Now you got 2 on a rock. He had to take 1B, easy throwback. He's wide open on the pop. But because it's Cornet, it's kind of awkward. Now he's thinking, all right, let me just vacate. And he shoots that. Yeah. Stops. Checks. Looks for the break check. Almost traveled here. Picks the rock up. 1, 2, 3. And then finishes. Easy 2. Not the worst because they're up 25, but was a bit awkward. I think right here, he's got a leak. And right here, he's got to clean Brunson up. So now you leak, you clean him up, and you hit him on that pop. So another quick drag, looking for an early switch on the hunt. He's hedging, he's recovering, but now he's wide open on the pop. Great reverse pivot, throwback, yep. Now you get the switch, but the same thing. On that late switch, he's able to run him off the line. Force him into a side step, but he's there. Quick pitch. Do not get back in the ball screen. Yeah, vacate. Because right here on this pitch, naturally, they're going to flow into a ball screen. And he's telling him, no, get out. Because by doing this, you just take away the switch he got. Because now they'll just switch. He'll take. Get out. Don't be low IQ. Mitch Johnson even told him to. I don't even know if he would realize it. Because they're so accustomed just pitching blindly. But now you vacate, give him that single side, so now you attack this matchup. There you go. Hezzy, get downhill, he stunts, you try to split, you're out of control, you get blocked. And this is why I just don't know how I feel about Stephon hunting. It didn't work in the Thunder series, it hasn't worked in this series, he's not that proficient at ones. And yes, you want to attack him, but I don't know if he's the one. Because he hasn't shown me that he can play ones. High pickup. Does he get pushed? High pickup looking to split. Maybe. I can't tell if he's falling or not. But even here, going left, he has no left. So most times, he's probably going to look for an inside finish. That's a block every time. Huckporty's there too. He cracks down, puts a body on him. Up 22, got your 2 mains back in, and look at that. Quick away, bring him up. So now he's matched up with Vassell on this lineup. Double drag. He's not going to look to switch or hedge, so now he's got to chase over. Why is OG just accepting this ball screen? Look at the gap between the ball screen and the ball handler. You got all that space to chase over. Why are you just running in that direction to get clean right here? Because now he's turned the corner, he stunts, he fans back out. Now he's going to counter with a spin. You recover though, good contest, but he gets to a spot. And considering how bad he could have gotten beat here, it's not the worst because Fox has been missing these, where he's getting downhill, and if he feels the defender looking to recover, instead of getting to the rim, he kind of gets afraid. So he sees it, all right, I'm just going to counter, spin back to my left shoulder, a comfort shot. But he's been missing these short jumpers, so it's really not that bad. Even here, he somehow absorbs the contact, gets over, and recovers. Because he's turning pretty tight. But it's OG, I guess. More horns. Let's see. Now he's going to be on the rock. And I have noticed he's been on the rock a lot in the last 2 games. But again, look at the gap between the ball screen and the ball handlers. Easy skinny. So now he cuts that off. Brunson doesn't have to do anything. Doesn't have to hedge. He just stays low, stays with his man. You cut that off, so now they get nothing. But even here. So as he releases and slips out, clean him up. Screen 2. Look at this. Hit him? Come on. Because now, alright, he gets back in front of you. Drop dribble, spin, let me counter. But he's on your low side. He's going to slide with you. Reaches. That's a really bad reach, actually. Because right here, you're there. Just slide with him. Look where he's driving towards. Spacing isn't even right. But Josh Hart, he decides to gamble. You can see right there, he's going to reach. Now you get beat, but luckily he's there. Veer? Switch it? Alright, they switch. But now you force him into an emergency switch because you get beat here. Now he's going to open up, slide. He's there though. But then push off, low side, finish on the other side. So he feels the pressure. Quick nudge. So push off, use his momentum against him. Now he's on his low side. And instead of looking to finish on this strong side, where OG pulled in, he's got that angle to get back to a strong hand, finish around him. That's ridiculous, actually. And he's talking crazy. But right here, if Hart doesn't reach, he doesn't get this emergency switch. Because you slide, quick plug, and you're just driving right to where Wemby is. What is this, though? I still don't understand. It's driving me crazy seeing this. Why are you just standing here? I guess he could screen 2 here, flare him off, but he doesn't even see it either. Switch it? Switch, come on. Small ball switch. Alright, easy switch. You can see he's making it very difficult to even set a ball screen. Not giving an inch. Smacking him. So now you can seed it. He switches. He's there. Redirect him. You can switch back now. Yes, they do. So now it's a rescreen on that cutback. You can take. He reads the nail help. Swing. Again, because they're hot. Josh Hart's not even out of position here. Because in case of a slip, he has to be there for that tag. He's actually quite hugged. So if he does slip, let's say he rolls here, inside positioning on that switch, he would be late, but he's there. And you want to give this up. Spray to the slot. It's not terrible. Close flat. If he makes it, he makes it, but again, they're just in a rhythm. Can't remember what happened here. Late clock though. Yeah, their offense was struggling. Even good job here by Dill Hart. He's not low enough. It's kind of a jumping contest. Wemby, not sure what happened to Wemby here. I don't see a push. He thinks he's securing the O-board. Nope, blind side. Deflect it. Now you got numbers. Push, in and out, get downhill. But you lose the rock. In and out. That's why you can't go left. I don't even think Mikhail reaches. You're just sliding with him, cuts him off. But now it's a 50-50. And it falls to Dill Hart because now he's too low as he's pulling in. Tries to reach. As Dill Hart recovers the rock, he actually deflects it, knocks it out of his hands. But he recovers it, catches, 360. Holy shit. Yeah, I don't think he can open up here on this step. So he literally had to 360. But I think it also threw off Mikhail because let's say he does open up somehow. He's there. But now with his back turned towards him, I think it's hard for him to measure because now, yeah, there's no way. As soon as they cross the 47, as he's still bringing the rock up, straight to your horns, bring him up. Good early switch. He's going to jump it. So he's there, ready to hedge,
There's a double.
try and reroute him. Nope, he splits. You can't let that happen. Gore taught him? No, he pulls in, you lift, spray, you close out.
Three-pointer. Can't get it. Wemby knocked it off the head of Anunoby.
He recovers a rock, but this is best case scenario for the Spurs because he's getting downhill. If he just gore tots him, no, he's still pulled in. That's difficult. Maybe he could right here. Cut him off, take him away, but he's still pulled in. So maybe this lift is the only thing he could do, unless he beats Josh Hart here, getting downhill, but he sees it.
Tax.
Quick get off.
So three-pointer. Can't get it. Wemby knocked it off.
Score off this? Can't remember.
Able to sit.
So now you find them, wing ISO, they clear out. Straight to their Spain.
For the next. Keep it.
You can see right here, McHale, he wanted to get under. Doesn't think he can get over and chase. And Wemby, he's going to release at the same time, so he gets a free moving. But they can just switch this. I don't know why OG is out of position here. They kind of do. Let your emergency switch. They don't even really switch. I can see he's still chasing. And then on the Spain, he sees him rolling. It's right here, yeah, just vacate, slip that, because you don't have to set a rip here. Now it's pretty much a roll and replace. He's going to follow that, but of course, he's going to get off a free high tag. You got to find him here. No throwback, but you find the weak corner, that's fine. He pulled in, but he's able to recover.
Penny can't hit.
But why can't they ever make the read for the pop? I don't understand. Because you know Brunson is going to make that high tag slash bump every time. And you know the low man is always going to be in the middle of the lane. If you hit him on this throwback, he's open. He can't get out because this roll serves as a pin in. And he's middle of the lane. But if he somehow gets wide and makes that closeout, and they both overreact, he's wide open on that swing. Quick step up. He was even clapping for it, so maybe we want to flash here, blind pig, but that's fine. Quick step up. He reads it though. You can see McHale. He peeks. I'm ready. Open up then. All right, now you open up. He's gonna slip, but he's looking to stay attached. You can just switch this. They don't switch it. Now you got two on a rock. He lobs, taps to himself, second jump. Why are they not switching? It's small ball. It's McHale and OG. He's communicating with him. Does he even see ball here? He doesn't. He's so concerned about staying attached to Wemby. You got two taggers. What am I watching? Open up. Allow him to get inside positioning. You take ball, you take roll, two taggers. There's nowhere for him to go regardless. You don't have to do this. So you look to go under. You see, all right, we're not switching. Now I got to chase back over. Now he realized, nope, you can't get back in front. And now, because they just don't switch, look what happens. You end up with two on the ball because you're confused. And now he gets inside positioning because they fan back out thinking you got this contained. And now they both fan out. There's no tag. He's rolling down middle. You got two on a rock. He's in between four. I don't get it. If it's small ball, it should be built-in reds 1 through 5. Keep it simple. Straight to their horns, and again, no fat. They know exactly what they want to get to. There's intentionality, so there's purpose behind it. Bring him up. Roll threat, pop threat. And again, 15 on the clock. Doing it with pace. Everything's early. What is McHale doing though? Because he peeks. So you're preparing for this ball screen. You can see clear gap again between the ball screen and the ball handler. And he tries to jump over it and he gets cleaned. If you see this, why don't you just jump, get into his body, and skinny over so that you can evade the ball screen? Why are you just accepting the ball screen when there's such a gap? I'm so confused. And now he tries to jump over, and he just digs his shoulder into you, And now he's up. He's forced to switch, isn't he? No, he's going to retreat, but now he's beat. So they don't want to switch, thinking, all right, you're back in front. He reads it, nope, you retreat, you're behind, now you beat two, and now I can see emergency defending. High man, low man. They pull in, you touch paint, and now there's nobody for him. Pitch, finds Tracy. Touch paint. Yeah, he runs into him because he doesn't realize he's pulling into. But, again, it's small ball. Why are you not just reading 1 through 5? Clean glass, quick get off, cross court? No, he doesn't want to. Lay off, that's fine, but he's there. Up 27, 36 to go, looking for a 2 for 1. Can't be mad at it. He's feeling good. Lay off on the trail, he catches, in rhythm. Maybe it doesn't have to be that deep. Maybe even here, playoff delay, pump, attack him, 5 out, but up 27 still, 3-6, about a 1 second difference, 0.7 to be exact, but last shot, you got the matchup you want. Again, looking to attack Brunson, get downhill, shooting that strong corner, he can't help. You feel him, he's sliding, he's on your low side, bump off, Euro, he's stuck, float. Can he make these? Why can't he make these? I don't understand. What has happened to his mid-range game and his paint game? Shallow paint can't make anything. Deep paint can't make your floats. Get to the rim, smoke your bunnies or your lays. And now it's time to see the shit show, because this is where it just goes bad. The worst choke job in NBA history. Entering the third up 27 and somehow only scoring 30. I have an idea of what happened watching it live, but maybe watching it back and slowing down the tape will probably give me a better understanding. Right here, still cross-matching. They want him out there for offense, and in order to prevent him from picking up any stupid fouls, just put him in the corner, mash up with Vassell, and have Josh Hart matched up with Wemby. Quick 2-man game, don't switch, I can tell. Now he's getting beat. He's got to open up. See, stunt, so he's going to up his line. He's also committed, but now he's open. But I can also see Carl, he's pulled in from that weak side. So he's got to play 2 here, but he has no idea he lifted. But right here, yeah, arm gets tangled with McHale's. So he can't get both hands on the ball and make a clean pass over top or a bounce. So that actually took away this drop-off or lob, I think. Yeah, because now he can get back. But now he finds him because he's pulled in. Late close, but too strong. Butterfingers. That's still a good look because he got downhill, touch paint, collapsed the defense. Pretty late close. And I think he was perfect in the first half. So not a terrible start. And right here, you got a size advantage. Crazy Butterfingers. Fell right to him. That's insane. Even Stephon. What was that? So we're back to double drag. Yeah, so he's slipping. First screen. Again, he's not looking to hedge. So maybe he feels comfortable just plugging that, making sure he can't attack in that direction. So he chases over. Yeah, he's going to stay attached. He's going to help. Because he's retreating with the roll. No, he's looking for the lob? There's no way you look for that. What? He's literally retreating with the roll. You have him beat. Get downhill. If he helps, spray. Again, why is Stephon now going back to tunnel visioning on a lob? On what planet does he think the lob is here? Look how high he is, too. You see the pass? He doesn't even really lead him. even if Wemby were, let's say, right here behind the defense, you're still throwing that so far out and away from the rim. Look at that. He would still have to catch, maybe high catch, high finish, but he's still got to get back on his feet and make a second jump. But what is he even seeing here? Because I see space. You turn the corner, he's staying with his man, he's retreating with the roll, he's kind of opening line, but not really. Get downhill. You've already got him beat. Why make it difficult? Straight line drive. And now if he helps, now you got to drop off for a lob. But you don't make the defense honor you. You can hear he's able to bring the rock down. But now he's got to go back up. He's going quick too. He's not really set. He's sandwiched too. So off that, throw ahead, strong gather, push him off. Nope, he gets the strip. Saves too. And even here, saves the rock, no out of bounds. That's actually ridiculous. Good heads up right here by Vassell. Because he was going to jump. Nope, he stripped it, deflects off him, but somehow his reactions are fast enough to save the rock. Throw ahead. Alright, it's pretty good now, right? Good downhill. He pulls in. Spray. He can't fan out. No extra effort. Tracy from the corner. Yeah, set his feet. Doesn't even seem actually. He just sets his feet. 20 on the clock. They're not matched up. They're trying to communicate. I can see him. He wants him on him? But then who's on him? There's a pin down right here. Slip? No. Champagne doesn't realize that he left his body. Because right here, just slip. Pass over top, high line, 5 out. He's wide open. Also, I'm not sure why they're... Because one of these two have to take the rock. Why would you make him? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because now one of them is out of position. Now you got 2 on the rock unnecessarily, but he doesn't read it. Now he turns around. You can still slip. Stay right there, pass over top. He's way too high, easy too. That's crazy. Because now you get a free tag. Get back to your man. He's going to fill back, but he attacks. He stunts because of terrible spacing again. Once you make the pass, why are you just getting far out? Get away. Vacate. Free stunt. Does he find him here though? Maybe. Alright, he does. Quick catch. You attack him. Cross. Stop on a dime. Pull over top. Tough too. Knicks can live with this. Because you stop the rock. He can't attack him. He's forced to swing back up top. You kind of catch him. But it's not bad enough to where he beats OG bad. Because he slides with him. Forces him to cross back. And he's there too. So we try to attack. Maybe quick stunt. Swing. 1 pass away. Quick catch. Rip. Attack. So he beats him to the peel. You take. Alright, that's fine. Good awareness here by McHale. And a lot of times I've noticed with Brunson, once he gets beat, he's going to reach or he's always looking to peel off. And so maybe they read him. Because now you take ball, you get out to the corner, you can fan back out to your man, he's stuck. But right here, on this gather, as he's looking to get out, spray that, you're opened up. Because Wemby here, he's vacating to give you that, just in case. But even here, it's kind of an awkward vacate. Because let's say he gets downhill and doesn't go inside, he goes straight. You're now sitting in the same spot he wants to get to. But I guess if he helps up, drop off. But I think he can loop around, flash right there. If he cracks and puts a body as he helps up, spray line. Regardless, they get off the peel. Now he's kind of in no man's land, but it's an easy recovery because he flashes to that short corner. And he's got to skip it because he's going against or away from his body. So it's a very awkward pass. And even here, high hand,
So much better than he did.
touch pass. He stampedes that. That works out, but now he pulls in. What is Brunson doing? Oh, he's ball watching. Yeah. Now you can see he can't recover. He reads it. So now he lifts.
So much better.
Touch pass, swing, swing. By the time he turns around, he's already going catching. But then look at the read here. Even here. He's looking for that free stunt, but he can't. But Mikhail, he reads Josh Hart. All right, low man, you're helping up. I'm going to drop low play too.
Johnson goes in hard. Can't get it.
Forces the miss. Second jump is not there. Third, too strong. And this is pretty dangerous because Keldon, he's getting to his right. Strong gather too. He's going up strong. But Josh is there early. You can see he beat him to the spot. So now he's vertical. Great contest.
Goes in hard. Can't-
Even here. OG, he commits. Second jump, he's got inside positioning on Carl. He goes up. Elbows him. But he alters that. Third jump. Carl's now there. And you can see he has no left. I guess he couldn't go left here. But then right there. High five.
Back shot. Missed again.
This could have gone real bad. Immediate inbound cross court. You can see 1, 2, 3. You match up with him. You gotta take Rock. You gotta take him. He's out of position. Good read. But he gets back in front. Fly by. Nah, this is forced. Because it was there. But now he reads it. It seemed there, but now once he gets back in front, I don't think you have to pull this. I think right here, no, pump, dribble out against your offense. Because you got your big trailing, right? Yeah. Because now you got him on the ball, two naturally running, play out of delay as he's trailing. This was unnecessary. So now they're only up 22. And now it's 9 on the clock. So it's definitely starting to get a bit sticky. Swing. Swing. Two-man game. Quick pitch. So he pitches, he goes under. So now he's going to cut back, rescreen. Yeah. He goes under again. You got to burn him here. Pop. That's fine. Because he goes under. Yeah. Because going under here, unless he slips between these two, right through that gap, that's the only way he could roll here. But he's kind of late. And even here, if he slips early on this rescreen, you cut him off. You set the moving. He's got to take you. Now he's on the rock. But regardless, you still get 2 on a rock. You pop, throw back. He's got to rotate from that weak side. No, he reads it. Two-way. Swing, swing. You decide to pull.
Can't hit the 3 times.
That's actually a great read. Because even here, I thought he was going to hit the pop. But he sees Mikhail. He's going to shoot. Catch him in a two-way. But right here, catch, 3. I guess he has already made a lot in the first half. So that's not terrible.
Just a spurt.
Quick two-man game, clear side on that handoff. But why is everything now late in the clock? Not late, but it's later compared to the first half, where they were playing with a lot of pace and purpose. Are they hiding him on Keldon? There's no way. Might just be a cross match in this situation. So they're not going to get to a 3-man action because he's probably matched up with him here. So they didn't want him in it. But 2-man action, we got OG on him. Let's see. Handoff, he goes under, he's there. He cuts through, empties, clear side, 2-man game. Off this handoff, though. Why do you even have to take that step? Handoff, you see him go under here? Immediate rescreen, you cut back. Why are you dribbling so far out? Guess it's fine, they still get to it. Let's see. Kind of cleans them. He's up, he's showing. Pocket pass. You're looking to pop. Falls right to him. So maybe this is another situation of him just not knowing how to play the short. Because why are you popping here? That's a great pocket. I'm not blaming Fox in this situation. You slip, you got inside positioning, but you want to pop. If he catches it right here in this pocket, let's just say, now he's got to make a decision. Do I take the rock? If you do, swing to him. But again, he's just not comfortable playing on the short, and that's a part of his game that he has to develop. Because if teams are always going to take away your deep roll and you're not a lob threat, you still have to be effective. And you don't want to live off pops. You want to be able to be a playmaker. Catch it in the short. If he takes the rock, swing. If he doesn't, pass fake, get downhill, he helps up, drop off, he cracks. He's right there, spot up, spray. But you play 4-on-3 basketball because they're always putting 2 on the rock. 2-man game? Again, why is everything so delayed? Just get to your 2-man game. What is he looking to do here? He's communicating attack him? Yeah, I think he's pointing attack him, which is fine too, but you can see he's already pulled in, middle of the paint. Easy tilt. But be decisive. All right, let's see what happens. He's going to go under. Yeah. And now nothing happens. You got to swing to the second side. What is he going to do? He's going to pull. What is going on? Where's the decisiveness? You got him. All right, if you want him to attack, vacate then. Get out of there. Because he's even shading him. So now he's taking away his low side, forcing him to attack. Mikhail would be there. Mikhail's there regardless if he goes base or middle. I'm just confused what they're trying to get to. Why is it so complicated now? 10-0 run the last 3. Only up 19 now, and you can see the stagnation is starting to catch up to him. Not sure why they're overcomplicating this. Why are you not already up there, ready for a Spain double dragger horns? 23 on the clock. You've got to be there. So, alright, 2-man game. And again, look at the gap. He's so off his body. He has to set it so low. So now he's able to chase over? No, he can't. He turns tight enough to where as he releases, he's still behind. He's retreating with it, but he's already pulled in. And so now I'm just realizing, instead of having Brunson make that single side tag because they want to hide him, they're trusting their low man on the strong side. Because I'm pretty sure technically he is low man, even though he's on the strong side. Because you need a high man to be a low man, I think. So technically, I don't think he's low man, but he is on that single side. But regardless, he's pulled in, that's good. But now right here, he should be playing too because it's free. They're trying to create that single side where they sit dunker, sit deep corner, have him as fluff. And now as he's rolling, Brunson's done because now you got him on that lift, him on that roll. I've been saying this all series. It's hard because you're going to tag that. He's got to help contain the rock. And now you got that throwback. And that's very dangerous. And sometimes it's going to be Stefan if he's out there, and Fox would be in the corner if he's off the floor. But regardless, I like the fact that they're aware. So instead of having him stressed on that weak side, pull in, but right here, he shouldn't be this high. Drop low, play 2. He takes away the tag. He takes away the roll on that tag. Because now you're susceptible to that, but it's still not bad. Keldon spotting up from the corner, late contest or not, it's not the worst. Even here, you don't have to be that high. If he's right here, he gets downhill. Actually, this is better because now he doesn't have to fully commit, because if he is low here and he takes away 2, he would have to commit to the roll because he's going to have all this space to attack. He'd have to commit to the rock. And so instead of allowing this and this, you want to funnel it into him. So that's actually fine. So he should do that more often. Anytime they're in a scenario where the Spurs are looking to have him roll middle with a single side tag with a shooter in this alignment, and you have this, we have a guard and a dunker in deep corner, just up your line, contain that. Now he gets to stay on that strong side. He can retreat with the roll, and you funnel your shots into them too. Up 19, 6 left, 7 seconds. What is going on? Why are they all standing around? Alright, so this is what you want. In the half court, you want him to just attack Josh Hart. Just flow into another ball screen. Guard to guard, slip out, catch him hedging, pop. Get some motion. Alright, let's see. Spacing is fine, I guess. He's pointing. But, alright, tween, cross, hezzy, tween. But he's there, he opens up. You're forced into a step back. 3-2 on the clock, short. What are we doing? We're just going to continue settling? There's nothing else? You can't just guard a guard? Or find him, attack him? He's shot ready. He wants it because he's upping the line. And now it's a 13-0 run. And that's another minute wasted where they haven't scored. So you both just run to the corner. He's telling him empty out. No, you bring him into the action. All right, on Alvarado. So we're just not going to our 3-man action anymore? Why are we looking to hunt? This is crazy. Let's see. All right, you flip it. He's there. They're going to switch it. Yup. He's comfortable on the rock. Size advantage? No, he's going to hold his own. Let's see. He beats him. All right, so he slips out. Take him away. Good vacate. You got to empty out. He vacates. Give him the single side to attack going towards the strong hand. Now you're going to occupy the weak dunker. Kind of in the same spots. Let's see how this turns out. Tween, tween. Quick dip with the shoulder. You beat him. He can't help. But right here, Josh Hart, instead of following, he checks. Nope, I'm going to overhelp here. So he lags, stays in the lane. He commits at the same time. Trap the box. 3 on him. He tries to find the drop-off. What is Cornette doing here? Why is he looping around and getting behind them? I'm so confused. How in the world is he supposed to make this wrap around 2 if you're standing right there on that flash? Sit right there where you were in the weak dunker. If he sits right here, drop off, easy 2. Why is he looping around and making that an impossible drop off? Even here. So he empties out because he's in that weak dunker. He can't occupy it. Why are you both occupying the weak corner? Unless you set that type of hammer. So unless Stephon right here empties out and sets a hammer, or he pins his own, sets a hammer for Stephon to empty out, gives that spray line, you're not doing anything. As he's going up, all 3 of them are literally on the same line. This is crazy. So he tried to attack, swing back up top, flow into a 2-man game. Nope, he's going to slip. So he ghosts that. He's going to attack because now he's out of position. Yeah, Josh Hart. He's still reading it. Why'd he jump here? Oh, because he was expecting a ball screen. So right here on this step, he jumps forward, expecting the ball screen. So he wants to get into his body to chase over, quick skinny, but he ghosts it. So now on that jump, he reads it. He's out of position. And because he's got to retreat with the ghost, he's turned a corner. Can he veer? He does, but he fouls. I think that was his 4th. Emergency defending. Yeah, he couldn't do anything about that. Josh Hart knows too. He messed that up because you just gave him an unnecessary foul. What is it? 16-4 run. They've only scored 4 in the last 6 minutes. Oh my goodness. And now they're actually getting back to their 3-man action. It's fine. We got Champagny back in. But again, he's not looking to hedge or anything. Double drag. He's going to slip out, but he's going to hold. the same time, sham it. He's going to release. I'm not going to chase over that. It's too tight. Get under. And I've said this before. They should be going under all of their ball screens. I don't even know why they go over. Because this is the right thing to do. If he comes off and he reads you going under, let's say in this situation somehow cut back, he looks to pull, live with it. But good sheet. He reads him because he's making that high tag, hit the pop, attack the closeout, but he can't attack the closeout. Catch, rip. He's on his high side too. But maybe right here, the spacing is also off because he gets off this low tag, and now he's in line with where he wants to drive. Again, what is the spacing? So he gets off this low tag and quick stunt for free. Shot ready, he's saying swing. Alright, he attacks though. That's fine. You're stuck. Make a quick decision. Quick swing. High side, rip base. 1-2. Push off. He runs into his teammate. Touches earth. Turn around. Jeez. Nudge. Yeah, he was immersed in defending too. He doesn't trust that OG would be there. But let's say he stuns, falls back, takes away that flash. Actually, yeah, he might be OG regardless. But in this situation, if he doesn't overhelp and make that rotation, I'm pretty sure OG, he absorbs this bump. He's on his back foot, but he doesn't fall. He launches off, gets a contest, because right here, regardless of this overhelp, you can see he's already planning to spin off and get a turnaround. So on that, he inadvertently just trips him for no reason. He gets a clean look instead of a contest. Was there a two-man game? Was there a three-man action? I have no idea. But if there was a three-man action, there's no way it's blown up that easily. So he's now going to vacate kind of late, but he's turned the corner, gets the high tag, he's looking to chase, he's going to help contain the rock, low man's pulled in, find him? No way. Alright, that's fine too, but Fox instead of Champagny, again, why can't they read this? I'm so confused. What are they seeing in tape that makes it difficult for them to read? Yes, you can read the low man, but why can't you read the high man? It's a screen to screener every time. He doesn't even have to set a pin in here. He can just run into him because he knows he's going to make that tag. Holy shit. He absorbs that. And he's always wide open. Even here, why don't you just clean him up? Is this really not on tape? I see it every time they run any three-man action. This is fine too, because you catch a low man making the tag. But Fox instead of Champagny? Even here, he's going to make that tag and get back out. Attack his closeout. Touch paint. Look at them. They're in a scramble. He pulls in, drop off, strong gather. He's at the rim. But why are they now not just, at least right here, Stephon, he gets downhill, but keep getting downhill. Why is everything on the first pass? Can't remember how it fell to him, but it did on that weak side. So he secures the O board. I could see Vassell, he lifted. Now he's going to vacate from the paint. Quick spot up, fill in behind. Scramble situation, he decides to pull that. Not terrible, but long bounce. Falls to the weak side again. Another scramble situation. He relocates right to slot / up top. He decides to pull again. And another long miss. Same team, but he secures the board. Yeah, just kind of overran it. Can't really measure that. But you can tell they're getting tense because now they're just trying to find one. Up 15, you make one, up 18. They're feeling the momentum, they're feeling the pressure, and you can see they're not doing the same thing they were doing. Touching paint, making a quick read, trusting one another. Now everybody's just trying to find a shot. 9 seconds. The they try a 3-man action? I can't remember now. But there's no way all of their 3-man actions are getting blown up when they've had so much success, especially in that first half. Alright, that's fine. Let's see. Quick cross. You can see he's not prepared for it. Doesn't peek. Has no ideas coming. I don't see Mitch Rob communicating at all. So now he gets cleaned. He turns a corner. He's going to drop, but he's there. I see him communicating. Maybe veer it. But JC, antennas up. High tag, right to nail. Low man's pulled in. Weak wing. That's fine. Wide fan. Tracy. Again, just trust your progressions. Trust your reads. I like this from Stefan too. Get downhill. Hostage him. Cut off his recovery. Engage the big. Make the right read. Because he's pulled in. He's not ready to X. He's pulled in to make that tag. Really difficult two-way. Yeah, you can see he's way too wide and low. Early cross court, I can understand why, because they do this a lot. When they see players naturally loading to the ball, they want to get off it, play that second side immediately. Because right here, if he makes that cross court flow into a 2-man game, you can see he'd be out of position. Quick drag, early hunt on that clear side, Stefan to attack, or he pops. But you got to make sure he's actually facing you. Same thing Wemby did too. That's just careless. Especially in this situation where you can feel the momentum shifting. So he's got the hunt he wants, but it's late in the clock, only 8 left. Looking for 2 for 1 maybe. I can see he's upping his line, loading up. But let's see what he can do with this. Cross hezzy, get your strong hand. But you dribble off your own foot. And I can see what he's looking to do because he's sliding with him. He wants to counter, get to his right, fade over his left shoulder. But even then, I don't think he's been that proficient on ones. So I don't know if this is what you even want. Now it's the final shot of the quarter, quick layoff. And this is pretty much the same situation as the end of the first or second. I think it was end of the first, where it came down, layoff, hit the trailer, and I think he pulled a bomb. Yeah, it might have been the end of the first on a 2 for 1. But right here, gotta get you a quality shot. You've been struggling all quarter. Don't settle this time. Loose ass handles. Size him up. Tween, hezzy, behind the back. Not really clean, but he's still got control. Carl, he's going to press up, get into his body. He kind of beats him, but right here, again, spacing. They both stun for free. He doesn't want to swing, 0.9 left. He's got to pull, very difficult shot. That's how you end the quarter. And now this is where it goes from bad to worse. Let's see, up 15. And I like this, but why is he in the corner? Shouldn't be a clear side for him to come off a pin down. Regardless, it works out. He's not ready. You can see way too off his body. You get cleaned up. He's not ready to bump. You're turning the corner clean. Now he's got to go under. Catch and pull. No, I guess it's fine because you see the space. Now they're in emergency defending. Does the right thing. He's going to backpedal pop. You got 2 on you, 3 on you, 4 on you. You get blocked. Again, everything just seems individual. I can understand why he's doing this, but that could be a foul too. Not fully vertical. Glad it's a no call though, because I hate that call. But right here, he does enough, Brunson that is, to slide, force him to adjust, high pickup, and now he's able to come from his high side and measure that block. But right here, one dribble, Feel the defense, you go up, jump pass. I guess it's also difficult trying to open up. Now with the POB, I can see stagger off the ups. Vassell's patented play, but he's obviously off the floor. And look at Brunson, look at the effort. Wemby's trying to set the butt screen, but he's able to chase over, stay attached, just ride him, trail him the entire time. Even give him a slight push. And now he's got to be the outlet. But Mitch Rob reads it. As soon as that's taken away, get right into his body. Make that inbound difficult, front him, and you deflect the rock off his hands. Swing? No. So what are you looking for now? What sucks here is that Brunson's matched up with Keldon, so you can't involve him in a three-man action. You could look to attack him, but him setting a ball screen, I don't know what'll come of that. But still got your best players on the court. Find them, swing, play the second side, quick step up, shoot in the strong corner, something. Again, it's just the same theme that we saw in the third. Stagnation. What are you looking for in the half court? And this is why I say their half court execution is abysmal. And this is why they need their defense to generate offense. If they can't get stops, though, this is what happens. You just don't know what you're looking to get to. You're trying to attack him. He's there. He's sliding. You feel it. Now you got to counter, drop, dribble, spin, get back to your strong hand, go middle. Strong gather. Mitch Rob is there. Too small and puny, but that's a very tough two. At least you can get a bucket, though. Is that with the right? He goes back with the inside finish. Maybe because he sees Mitch Rob rotating. Because if he goes strong with the left here, trying to finish on that weak side, he can block. But now going back to your right on that strong side, inside finish, he can't get to that easy. Push. Who's picking the rock up? McBride, he's pointing. He's pointing to OG because that would be his matchup. But how is he supposed to get matched up with him here? The most dangerous player on the floor is diving right down the gut. His man is trailing. Yeah, you have to take the rock, right? But now you leave it two side? Throw ahead? No, he looks it off. But he jumps in. Now he's got to get matched up. So you got a cross match here. He's got inside positioning. Quick pass over top. All right, early advantage. But he can't guide the rock home. Second jump. Gets the foul. Let me see. It's a 5-0. This works out. Good read by Fox. But right here, how is he supposed to guide that? Because again, they're throwing these underthrown passes. If he can at least throw it high, guide it, maybe. But even the way he's positioned, it would be difficult regardless, I think. Because he's trying to use one hand, his off arm, to seal him, create that separation. So it's kind of hard to measure because OG's strong too. Because even if he leads it farther, I think it would be difficult regardless. But at least he found it. 17 on the clock. Not looking for a three-man action. I guess they can't. Brunson's on him, but you can find this advantage, I guess. Just attack Brunson. Sees it, swings it. Yeah, let's calm down. This is not bad because now shooter, not a shooter actually. Ideally, you want Penny there. At least you got a single side to attack going towards your strong hand. Hezzy, no, you're going to get off it. Swing one pass away. Why are we playing hot potato? This goes in the first half. But in the third, you already tried this. And there's a reason he's closing out flat and gapping you. Because he wants you to shoot that shot. And you're falling for it. And even here, why is he not attacking? You can avoid the nail help by just driving towards your left. Get to your strong hand, touch paint. Nobody wants to do that anymore. So a pin down. Another one, right? I think there was one earlier. Yeah, Mitch Robb. But right here, he makes contact. And again, Carl, he can't get over it. He's cleaned up. Just no idea how to navigate that. He's there though. Curl tight. He's going to make the bump. Pretty good catch. Carl, now he's got to go under as he releases. Good job. Back pedal pop. No swing. Because now he's got to make a decision. Do I help? Because you just concede the switch. Or do I stay at home? One dribble, bump, high pickup, pass fake, 2 more steps. What is going on? 1, pass fake, 2. Or he actually puts the rock up before he steps. So it only takes 2 steps. Because that was about to be a travel. But right here, high pickup, can't bully Brunson. Throws that up. But, of course, second jump. He can't secure it. Third jump. Not even a third jump. That was just him catching it with one hand and putting it up. That's ridiculous. But it's not bad. Again, at least they found an advantage right here. They forced a switch to attack. And now we got another pin down. So this is what they're resorting to, and I'm fine with this because I've said it. I was wondering why they stopped going to pin downs for him. Because it seemed to be effective. But now he's curling and going towards his left. Not sure why, because most times they want to curl him going towards his right. But right here, Carl, he's staying attached, trying to chase over. But Wemby reads it. So what's he do? Push off. Backdoor. He's not ready. He tries to recover. He's kind of there. Lob. Misses it. He looks beat here. Let me see the pass. Again, the pass is dying way too early. Why are you not throwing that to the top of the square? Because he's got to measure it because of how fast it's dying. And he's catching it way too far from the rim. And now, as we've seen throughout the Thunder in this series, every time it dies early and he's got to guide the rock, he misses. Because he wants to catch high, finish high. But because you force him to guide it, he just can't. It's even difficult because Carl's on him. Now he's trying to guide it, but he's falling now. Not a clean catch. Second jump. Carl's there. Gets the rock. What happened here? Nothing. Quick flash. Wing ISO. So no more pin downs. Let's just resort to him playing ISO on the wing. I'm so confused. You're on the court. You're on the court. He's on the court. He's on the court. 3-man action? You? What is going on? Why are they resorting to this? How is this an advantage? He hasn't proven he can play ones, even here. I'm going to force you middle. Let's see. Jab, you attack, he opens up, but he's there. Tough 2, who cares? You're not going to make that shit. 3-8 on the clock. What even happened here? 2-man game? Nothing, spray. I mean, if he's catching on the spot up, he doesn't have to respect him. You can even see the way he closes out here. Flat, gapping him. But again, you're on the court. 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 3-man action? What happened to that? Horns? Spains? Double drags? Nothing? Maybe they tried and nothing happened? But if nothing happens, you just go away from it then? I don't understand. Besides, let me think. 1 possession, 2-man game, Stephon got downhill, found Vassell on the weak wing off a high tag. Besides that possession, I can't recall the last time I saw a good quality half-court set. And now let's see what happens here. He's attacking him. He's there. He's sliding. He's sliding. He's sliding. Step back. Tough two. Long two.
Tough shot, well short. 24-second.
Double drag. Quick drag. But you can see Carl. He's communicating with him. Yo, get there. Get there. Full on sprint. Now he's there in the ball screen. He goes under. Rescreen. Clear side. He's going to be up. No, he's going to go under, which is fine. He's there. He cuts you off. He can retreat. High tag. Vassell, come on. And Brunson actually gets to hide here. Yeah, he's hiding on Keldon. But Mikhail fell behind. Why is he so late here? If he's making his move and you see your man, why are you holding that line? You're on the same line as him. Get all the way there because even here, he's looking to play bully ball. At least he gets the foul, but all they've been getting is fouls. Most times, you fell behind, reverse pivot, hold your dribble. I mean, not hold your dribble. You can pick up your dribble, but hold the ball, find them, reverse pivot. And if he tries to shoot out, rescreen, come off, pull. But you can see it's just too much individual stuff. Now it's an 11-point game. The momentum's clearly on the Knicks side. You can see all the fans, they're standing up, and they've been standing up since the third. And they're still having to go against their half court. No more pace. But even when they were playing off a make or whatever, even in semi-transition, they were still doing things with pace. Everything was being done as soon as they crossed the 47. But right here you can see he's on the court, you're matched up with him. You're on the court with him. Why are you three not getting to a three-man action? Anything? I just don't get it. Handoff, he jams them. You got to tiptoe, you're off balance. You got to find an outlet because they're just sitting in the corner, you're in the wing. And you can just see they have no poise because the things they were doing, it's not automatic anymore. When they were feeling good, playing with pace, they knew exactly what to get to. It's either double drag, horns, or Spain. And now because they don't know what to do, they've struggled for, I don't know, a quarter and a half almost. They're just not going through their automatics. 9-point game now, 13-2 run, last three, and you can see they're scoring 2 at the line for every 5, 7 to 10 points that the Knicks are scoring. And now these runs are compounding. Get your 3-man action, come on. Vassell, you got him. All right, you're just gonna reject it. Cool, get downhill. Is that really a foul? He's sliding. Guess he kind of reaches there, but if he doesn't, he contains a rock. But you can see they're so desperate. It's just individual. Not getting to your 3-man action. I just got to make something happen. You get to the line, but you're just pretty fortunate here. And this is what I was talking about. They should have just continued doing this. 18 on the clock. Before he even crosses the 47, you're already into horns. You know what works and what doesn't. What doesn't work is you trying to hunt. What does work is your 3-man actions. Now it's the side. All right, you take him. He's there. He's going to jump it. Release. You release. Hit him on a pop. You're there. This might have been one of their best looks all second half. I can't be mad at it. A pop. But, again, attack the closeout. You're looking for the first shot instead of catching him. Because right here, they can see the switch. That's fine. Even here, reload. Right here, if you catch a late switch, why not attack? He helps up. Drop off. Lob. Do something to shift their shell. Because now that I think about it too, I can't recall the last time they've gotten downhill, touched paint, and moved their shell and triggered the scramble. Single digit game. In and out. In and out. He's there though, another in and out. Oh my goodness. Quite literally on his heels. But he can't really back off. He's got no cushion. You try to open him up now. Sweep through on that low pickup. But the rock hits his knee. Lose it. Bad turnover. So now he retrieves it. Let's see. Not really numbers. Everybody's got their antennas up. Getting back on defense. Not getting out sprinted by their man. Now he's got to take the rock. Kind of a two-side. He's cutting through. He's running wide. He's wide here. Good flyby by OG though. Because he somehow gets a decent contest. And this is not a bad look in transition. But again, everything is the first shot. In the first half, this is going in, but you haven't got anything easy in the second half. There's been no rhythm. 3-man action? No. Not on the clock, so nothing happened. We're going to look for a hunt. So he's going to empty out. We're going to look for a hunt. All right, let's see. Bring Brunson into it. He doesn't see it. He kind of gets clean here. Quick hedge. At the same time, holding his jersey so he can get back. He chases over, so you don't get a hunt. Now you get attack OG. Snatch. Good look, though. But, again, your hunts do not work. None of the Spurs have proven they can play ones. They brought De'Aaron in just for this reason, and he can't do it. So if you know you can't do it, stop going to 2-man stuff. Go to your 3-man stuff. Just keep on doing the same thing. Now it's a 4-point game, 4:17 to go, another late clock situation. And now they're in a full-blown panic. They have no idea what they're doing. Going back to their 2-man game, which in theory it should work, but it hasn't worked. He goes under, can't recover, but at least by going under, you can veer it, and you're on his low side. He can't try and duck you in. He's too weak. He can't roll. Here, push dribble. He stunts. You burn him. Quick swing. Close out. Attack. Thank you. Pull. Nope. Adjust. Fly by. You're going to fill behind. Catch. Pull. This was decent. You touch paint. Swing. He attacks a closeout. You fill behind. So there's some movement at least. Player and ball. Even though right here, a 3 over Carl, late clock, still not great, but again, at least there was something. Up 5, 340, 16, again. When their offense gets stagnant, yes, you want to get to your 2-man stuff. Fly on the defense, high ball screen, but it just has not worked. And there's a reason it's causing stagnation, because it's not working. Why are you going away from what works for you? If this is your only advantage, a 3-man action, then just stick to it. You're just making it way too difficult by trying to force a 2-man game, which should be there, but isn't there. Let's see. Chases over, he retreats. Now you got a pop. He's there, slides with him. Reverse pivot, throw back, short jumper, very difficult too. You make it. But unless you make that, or he makes it over him, somehow you're making tough buckets, this just isn't working. But yet they keep forcing it. I can understand why, but I don't understand why when it doesn't work. And even here, he's just not holding his ball screens anymore. If you hold your ball screen here, make sure he doesn't get over. Now he turns a corner clean. He's got to engage. Try and race and beat him. Or you force a switch. So now he's forced to veer. You still get inside positioning against him. You slip. You roll. Single side tag. Well, low man's going to pull in from that strong side. But because you don't hold your ball screen and you want to slip, You don't even get to slip because he gets back in front easy. He doesn't have to help. And he's attacking a side of 2 because they want to create a single side tag for you with Brunson, but he's retreating with you. He would have gotten advantage maybe if he held his ball screen. Engage him. Slip. Inside positioning. He's got to make a tag. But because you don't, it's just so easy to blow up. And even here, they've actually been protecting Brunson, I've noticed. Because they're trying to overload side of 2 and create a single side tag for Brunson. Because now he rolls, shooter, lift. It could even be with cell, and most times it is, but because he's matched up with Champagny right now, and most times they want to have Champagny there to stress him. But I've noticed that on these or in these situations, Josh Hart's always ready to pull over from the strong side. And right here, he should definitely drop lower too. If he's going to pull in, because if he does roll, he has to contain the rock. Let's see, there's 2. He's there. You stay at home. You got to play 2 and take away the drop off and the spray. Late clock again, so nothing transpired. He's calling for the rock. Yo, pass. Nope. He's going to settle from deep. Try and make a shot over OG for some reason. And so nothing works in, let's say, their initial action. So you just give up the possession. Now you don't go to anything else. Defense is flying, but you can't get a bucket. Your 2-man game can't create an advantage. Are they going to the 3-man action? I have no idea. I mean, they might be. But if they're getting nothing out of it, damn. Because I can't even see the beginning of some of these possessions. But from what I remember, I don't even think they were. They were just stagnant and just trying to force this, which again just has not worked. 14 on the clock. 1-point game now. Completely walked down. 2:09 left. Fans still standing since the third. The momentum's completely shifted. It's been a momentum avalanche. Full-blown panic, and you can see right here, they're not even going to their 2-man action. They said forget it. Bring me a Hunt. Let's try something else. But this also doesn't work. And even here, they can't get to their 3-man action because he's matched up with Dill Harp. Dill Harp isn't a pop threat, so now you don't even have the option to use him. If you try to, easy switch with Alvarado. And he can't even force the switch here. Quick show. You try to hold. You got to release. He gets back. Nothing. But at least right here, he's clapping. Yo, don't waste time. At least flow into a second action. Back to your 2-man. You come off. Early pickup. Wemby holds the ball screen at least. But Fox. OG fights over. Gets a hand on him. Maybe he feels the pressure. So now he's thinking, I'm going to release you early. He's up. But again, he doesn't play the short. He doesn't even see it. Because he only knows deep roll. He's a roll bot. Just rolls. Nothing else is on his mind. So why would you even early pick up if you know he has no idea how to play the short? Even if he hits him in the pocket here, he wouldn't even be opened up to receive it. Pass over top, pocket, doesn't matter. He has no idea. Now you're stuck in air. You got no outlets. He reads it. Gets to it first. But then he smokes that bunny. Reaction says it all. Good flat. Break pressure. Get downhill now. He's on his heels. Get downhill. At least force the veer. They got to switch this. They got to reverse pivot. Hit him on the pop. That's fine too. Quick catch and go. They don't want to switch. Alright, split, high pickup, inside finish, no, but at least by making a quick decision to get downhill here, engage two, and right here, don't settle. You force the switch, don't allow him to recover with a pump fake, just catch and go. Because even here, if somehow he gets off a stunt, spray, or if somebody pulls in, which they're not, everybody's hugged, spray, but just quick decisions. 12 on the clock, back to the two-man game. And yeah, Alvarado basically took away any possibility of getting to the three-man action, because by putting him on Vassell and hiding him on Harp, now he's not involved. If he's involved, he can just switch. He's not going to look to a hedge. So now all the chances you had to get your three-man actions is gone. Now you're forced to get to this. And now he gets to hide unless you look for a hunt, which hasn't worked. Or right here, instead of a hunt for him, swing it to him and allow him to attack Brunson for trying to hide on him. Why have they not looked for this? This shit hasn't worked. Your three-man stuff hasn't worked. Your hunts haven't worked. Go to this. Because they're just trying to hide him because they know you're not going to use him in a three-man action as a pop threat. But let's see. He's going to slip. And look how easy it is to blow this up because he doesn't hold ball screens. Chase over, you retreat, low tag, skip. So you've been reading the low man throughout this series, and that was a point of emphasis, but now you can't read that. You got to swing it 2 passes away. Now he's going to make the swing. Now it's late. He closed out. This is crazy, man. All of a sudden, he can't read a skip. And then right here, swing. He's got to make it. He recovers. And you can see Stefan. He's looking. Now he fumbles the rock. Not a clean catch. It's fumbling. He dives for it. Now you try to attack him. What is Wemby doing here? He's so desperate for the rock. He's getting in his way. Drive, replace. That's fine too. But Josh Hart's there. Slides. He recovers somehow. That's ridiculous. He's there. Reaches. Steps out of bounds. I can't really see it, but great defense. And again, just go to him. I don't want to see this shit anymore. No more hunts. No more two-man games. Just find him. And now they're down 1. At least they would get last shot. Looking for a 2-for-1. And right here, Alvarado's still on him. And now you can see Brunson's off the floor. So what do? You can't hunt Brunson. Your two-man game sucks. The exchange. They switch here? The exchange. No, they just follow. Alright, so you're low man, I'm high man. It's fine. Boxes and elbows. Tween. In and out. Sidestep. Pull over top of OG. Can't play ones, and they get bailed out because Josh Hart. Yeah, he's kind of upping his line. Turns around, doesn't put a body. Slips by him. You're late, you overreact. And this should have cost him the game. Smoked a bunny, terrible loose ball foul on a possession where, again, they have no idea what to do. And then this is the one stop they needed and they got. And then obviously the unfortunate ending to it. Let's watch it back. Tween. Try to attack. But he's there. He's sliding into his body too. He slides with him. Cut him off. Force him into a step back. And right here, spacing's off. He's going to stunt for free. No reach. Good job. Stay disciplined. He jumps here. He bites on that. I'm surprised he doesn't jump into him. Get to the line? Because Brunson would usually read that. But maybe because right here, Stefan, he stunts. He kind of hesitates. I get a swing. We just swing back. All right, at least you get a reload. Now he's got to get back out. Now you get to reset, jab, attack him. He slides, but you beat him. But now Wemmy's there. Drop the box. Kind of there late. Early pickup. High float runner. I think he might have got a block there. That might be, I don't know. But now, weak side. Crashes out the corner. Why does he not just sit in the dunker? Why is he backpedaling all the way to the corner? Sit dunker. He would have inside positioning on him. But now he gets to mark you. You still get around him, actually. But jumping contest, he gets to it 50-50. Who gets to this? I can't even tell, but I think Fox and Carl after. Deflected. And now he gets to it first. OG, he's racing though. Picks it up. Goes into his body to cut him off. On his high side. Full extension. He reaches over. OG actually gets away with a foul. Yeah, that's all arm. The ref, full sprint. But that's happening so fast, I don't even know if he can see it in real time. But right here, did he have to go for it? I can see why he does in the moment, because high side, he thinks he's got the angle. And he actually should be at the line, but did he have to put himself in that position? It's 50-50 to me. I'm not sure what he's thinking. Does he realize that he doesn't have to go up? But I guess in the moment he just thought he beat him. Because he does beat him to the spot. He's got positioning. But then he gets fouled. Ends up being a block. But at the same time, too, I was saying this in game 3. Every time they've had a transition opportunity where they tried to attack OG, he stopped all of them.